With just more than 24 hours before Republican nominee Donald Trump addresses the delegation, more and more people are gathering to hold rallies. And some of those rallies got heated. There was one case of flag burning, and some officers used pepper spray to stop the pushing and shoving between protesters and the crowds. There were reports of several arrests. Cronkite News reporter Eddie Keller was at Public Square during some earlier demonstrations. Eddie?
Yeah, protests were expected coming into the Republican National Convention. After all, critics say that the event was divisive from the beginning. But a protest today specifically hit home with an Arizona native who drove all the way here to voice his concerns.
I drove out here with a couple of people from Phoenix exclusively for this action and to be here for the RNC.
And the threat of a wall being built on Arizona's border doesn't sit right with Ernesto Lopez.
We're scared of the policies that Trump and the RNC is pushing forward. We feel that it's going to be detrimental not only to ourselves but for the nation.
So in protest, he joined up with Mi Gente.
We put a symbolic wall around the Republican National Convention, or at least as much as we could get to.
Tanya Unzueta says that the people who joined her protest come from across the nation and from all walks of life.
This is a wall that was held up by immigrants from around the country, Iraq veterans, women, people who've been organizing here in Ohio to really show that we actually are coming together to organize against what we see as hateful rhetoric coming from the Republican candidate.
Earlier in the week, many Republican delegates expressed their support for a wall being built. Lopez says that they would change their minds if they saw the border towns themselves.
And once you're there, you see with the militarization of the border, it's a military zone. There's people with guns all the time, people harass you. Me as a Mexican, I know what it's like to get harassed. Once I go in and out, I've been stopped 7 times in one day by Border Patrol, interrogated every single time. So if you don't know what it's like to be there, it's easy to say, let's put a wall up.